So when we're looking at graphing here on Excel, basically what we're doing is we're graphing one of the science pracs we did. So just looking at the average bounce height of a ball dropped from different heights here. So we looked at the different heights of 0 centimeters up to 100 centimeters in 10 centimeter intervals. So what we did was we got three bounces, and basically with those three bounces we want to find an average, basically to get rid of any discrepancy or any data which may be classified as an outlier, to kind of average that back out. So what you want to do here is we want to find the average bounce of all three tests, and the way to do that is you want to have, so go to the average bounce height column and type in equal signs. Whenever you're typing in a formula, you want to have the equals at the start. And a really easy way to do it is you just type the word average and then put a bracket there. Now what we want to do here is find the average of the bounces, highlighting the boxes of the bounces we want to find the average of. So we want to find the bounce average of bounce 1, 2, and 3 of the 0 centimeter drop. So what we want to do is just highlight straight across C2 to E2 and then put a bracket at the end and press enter. Now of course we're going to get an average bounce height here of 0 centimeters because we had a drop height of 0, so there's obviously going to be no bounce. However, if we just find the little corner here, so if we go to the very corner of that box, what you can then do is just drag it all the way down, and Excel will be very clever and find the average then for all the rest of the heights that we've got. So for instance, at 100 centimeters, the average the average bounce height was 35 centimeters. What you can then do as well is up here, if you want to get rid of all these decimal points and just keep it a little bit cleaner, what you can do is decrease the decimals here. So go up here and go to decrease decimals, which isn't quite working at the moment. Redo that. There we go. And it just gets rid of all the decimals. You don't have to, but you can if you want to. It's up to you. And basically what we do from this point here to graph it is we grab the two data points we want to graph. So you've got the drop height and the average bounce height. Highlight those two and just go to insert. And you want to click on this one here, which has got the dots for a scatter plot. And then it will graph all the data points in a scatter plot like that. Nice and simple. What you can also do then as well is up here, it's got chart layouts. I think with the new Excel, it's under chart layouts as well, but it's over to the left a little bit further. But you just click on layout 1, the one that's got the title and the two axes. You can kind of see it on the little diagram there. And basically, it just puts all the chart titles and axes on there for you to fill in. So we don't need the series in this one because there's only one series, so we're presuming it's the drop height against the average bounce height. And that's basically it. So you just put in your title there, and then you need to determine which one the independent variable is here and which one the dependent variable is. So you just fill in those titles there. That's it, and thanks very much.